Hello my lovelies, I hope you're all well. I just thought I would do a little video for you, something a little bit different, but I want to talk about the products that I have repurchased many times, the products that I always have to have a bottle handy of, and the things that I have used for many years and I really, have stood the test of time and that I absolutely love and can't live without. I wanted to do this video as a new tag, so I hope that some of you will be able to respond and do this too, because I think it's really important for us to see not only, people do those videos of, the current favourites of the month or things I'm loving right now, but it's also really nice, I find, to see the things that people really do love and are not just kind of a fad like whatever's in trend right now. So I'm just going to talk about more skincare, kind of body products, because makeup, I don't really repurchase things that often. I find that it lasts quite a long time. But with body stuff, I find that I repurchase quite a few things. So let's get started. So the first thing that I always repurchase is the Johnson's 3-in-1 facial cleansing wipes. I've talked about a few of these things in my skincare routine, but I absolutely love them. They are super cheap. They often have them on offer like £2 for £4 or something like that. They gently cleanse, tone, remove makeup, even waterproof mascara, which is true. One wipe is enough to remove all your makeup, and I use these daily. They don't irritate my skin, they don't dry it out, and they're just fantastic. Love them. The next thing is the LUSH Tea Tree Water Toner. This is great because it doesn't contain any harsh ingredients like alcohol, so it doesn't strip your skin of all oil, but it does help to control oil, and it doesn't make your face feel tight. When you use it, it just literally feels like water and smells really nice too. So it's really refreshing, really light, but yet I do know that it makes a difference, because when I run out of it and I haven't used it for a few days, I see that my face is starting to get a little bit more oily, and quite often I get the odd blemish as well, so this really helps to keep that at bay. Next thing is the Clean&Clear moisturiser. Now this is of course super cheap. This is their oil-free dual action moisturiser that moisturizes and helps prevent spots and blemishes, and this really does work. It sinks into the skin really fast, it doesn't feel oily on your skin, it just goes on and it feels really refreshing. I think it has a little bit of menthol in it, and it also has salicylic acid in it, so it does help to prevent spots, and I just think it's a great all-round product. For exfoliation, I absolutely love this VitaminC microrefiner from the Body Shop. I've bought this a few times. Now this is a little bit more expensive. I don't normally spend too much money on skincare because I don't think my skin is that problematic, and I think sometimes simplest is the best. For example, when I just wash my face and moisturize and that's all I need, that is usually when my skin is the best. If I start using lots of different products, trying to control oiliness and then moisturize and just put so many things on my skin, that it tends to break out and looks much worse. So for me, the simplest routine is really the best. But this stuff is absolutely fantastic. I use this as a scrub a couple of times a week. Even my boyfriend loves this one. It does say that this is microdermabrasion for radiance boosting intense exfoliation, and it is pretty intense because the granules, although they're pretty small, when you put it on your skin it really does feel abrasive. So if you have super sensitive skin, I'd stay away from this. But I just love it. It really removes all the dead skin cells. If you have any dry, flaky areas around your nose, which I often get, it works really well there, and it just makes your skin kind of glow, and it feels really refreshing and smooth afterwards. Next, for mineral masks, this is their warming mineral mask, and this is a self-warming deep cleansing kaolin clay treatment. What I love about this is that it comes out, it's kind of quite a gooey clay, but you only have to keep it on for 5 minutes, so I just put it on and then I go into the bath and relax for a bit, and it's great. It washes off super easily, and I hate that feeling when masks dry and you can feel it cracking. This one doesn't do it, it just stays creamy. It dries a little bit, but it still feels creamy, and when you rinse it off you don't feel that your face is all tight and has been stripped of all moisture. It just feels really nice and clean. So I really like this, and also really like the way when you put it on your skin it warms up, so it's really great in the winter. I don't know, just quite a cozy little product. Next thing I love for refreshing my skin on the go, I take this whenever I fly, use it to set my makeup or just, you know, in the summer to cool down, is the Body Shop VitaminE face mist. I've gone through about 3 tubs of this. It feels really refreshing. I love the rose scent in it, and I just think it's a fantastic product. It's much like Fix Plus, but I think it smells a lot better, and I much prefer the spray nozzle of this, because Fix Plus I find kind of spits at you a little bit, whereas this makes a really super fine mist, and you don't feel like your face is wet or anything is going to run. It's really, really refreshing and a must-have if you're going on a long-haul flight, because you don't want your face to dry out, and it's just great to spray and feel fresh again. Another thing that I love, and I haven't seen much information on this on YouTube, I might have to do a separate video for this. This is the Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Cream. I've been using this since I was about 12, when my mum first took me to London Fashion Weekend, and we got a little goodie bag, and in it was a little pot of 8-Hour Cream. And quite often Elizabeth Arden doing the makeup for London Fashion Weekend, and I remember they did a little makeover on me, but they used this on my lips and I thought, gross. It's really a skin protectant balm, and it does feel very kind of herbally and smells herbally, and it comes out as a kind of a orangey gel balm texture. It was first discovered as Elizabeth Arden was using it as a balm on her horses for wounds and stuff, but you can use it on anything, and it's just a fantastic moisturiser. I put this on my lips every night before I go to bed, and I have never seen a product that works as well as this for curing chapped lips. It's also great if you get sunburn or windburn. For example, when I went skiing, I had one time an allergic reaction, and this was the only thing that I could put on my face that didn't cause it to get wet. You can put it on your face and any part of your body. If you have dry elbows, dry heels, you can put it anywhere, and it works really, really well. I wouldn't say maybe it's healed in 8 hours, but within a 24-hour period, if you keep reapplying it, you will definitely see that your skin is much more supple and moisturised and is feeling much better. It says here that it soothes minor skin irritations and also symptoms of chapping, peeling or flaking due to minor burns, sunburn, windburn, scrapes, abrasions or cracked lips. It's a really, really fantastic product. I know they now sell it as well as on Elizabeth Arden counters in Superdrug, so if you have a chance to pick it up, it is a little bit expensive, but it works absolute wonders. It's the best lip balm, moisturising balm, anything like that for serious like problem skin. The next thing I love for my face, and I always repurchase, is just a powder. This is going in the makeup realm now, and this is the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish Natural, and I just put mine into here, and this is actually the one with the shimmer that I got a little bit left of. But yeah, this is just the best powder. I carry one with me just for touch-ups or if I get oily. It sets foundation fantastically, and what I like about it is that even though it is a powder, it doesn't make your skin look too matte. For example, I have it on now, and you can see there's still, well, ignore the cheeks because there's some highlight on there, but there's still a little bit of sheen to the face, so it doesn't look like, you know, you're caked in powder and really matte and flat. It's just a fantastic powder. Next thing is NARS Laguna bronzer. Unfortunately, mine died when I went to Moscow. RIP Laguna, I definitely need a new one of these, but this is the best bronzer I have found. I think it will suit all skin tones from super, super pale like me, where you can just apply a little bit. It's just a fantastic bronzer because it has minimum shimmer. It's definitely not an orange based bronzer, as so many bronzers make me look like I've been tangoed just because I'm so pale, so any hint of orange in it just shows up. I really like the fact that it's brown based. And then the L'Oreal Voluminous mascara. This is a fantastic mascara. I'm wearing it at the moment. I use it in most of my tutorials. It gives great volume, great length. The only problem with this is that it can run a little bit and flake towards the end of the day, so you have to be careful with it. Plus, it's great for those of us who are on a budget. I just thought I would mention a few things about bath and body stuff that I absolutely love. I've just discovered this brand a few months ago, and it's the Beautifully Delicious brand. I know they have it in my Sainsbury's, and this is their shower gel, but I absolutely adore their bath soak. It smells gorgeous. This one is honey and sweet almond. They're really, really good for the price. You get quite a lot and they smell absolutely wonderful. I wish we had smell-o-vision on YouTube. An exfoliator that I love and I've bought several of is this Body Tonic Sugar Scrub. And this also has an accompanying moisturiser that I really like to use in the summer. In the winter I find it's a little bit too light. What I really love about it is that the scrub has once again quite abrasive particles, so you can really feel it working. This is great to use if you're going to use false tan, as it really gets the dead skin off and makes your skin feel super smooth. But this and the moisturiser have some kind of ingredient in it that also tightens the skin. And then as false tan I mentioned, my favourite is actually industrial. Look at this industrial size bottle, it's huge. This is the Garnier Summer Body Moisturising Lotion. And I absolutely love it because even though I got this on by mistake in deep, it doesn't show up too much. Like, I could just put it all over my body and it gives me a subtle hint of colour. It's not too much. So if you're looking for something pretty subtle that you can use every day, or you know, every other day, you don't need to exfoliate lots before this or really have any serious preparation. If you just put it on and rub it in, it will work. It doesn't really streak. It doesn't really have those super telltale lines because it's not going to go so dark that you're going to be able to tell, because it is just a moisturiser with a hint of self-tan in it. It is really subtle. The fragrance is also nice, but after about an hour you do start to smell that fake tan kind of fragrance. I've never found anything that doesn't have that smell, especially as I usually put it on before bed, and I always find that my sheets end up smelling like fake tan. I mean, it's not the nicest smell in the world. I personally don't mind it, but I know that a lot of people do, and I sometimes feel a little self-conscious. And then the last thing I wanted to mention was the Tre Semme Iron Style and Hold Spray that I use in every time I do anything to do with heat in my hair. I put it on, well, I try to remember to put it on before I blow dry or curl my hair or straighten it or anything like that. Once again, it's a really good affordable price and it doesn't leave your hair feeling all crispy. It is a little bit sticky, but I think it does work really well, and the smell is really nice too. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, but I just wanted to let you know the products that I really do love and repurchase all the time. I know there's been a lot of talk on YouTube and blogs as well that a lot of gurus are reviewing things I sent to them for free, so they're saying they're good because they feel like they should, as a thank you to PR companies for sending them the stuff. But I haven't really spoken up about it because I didn't think there was such a big issue, but I think many of us now do get sent free stuff, but I have to say that I get sent a lot more stuff than you guys see, and I will only use the stuff in my tutorials or talk about or review anything if I think it's great, if it's something that I've tried out for a while, and if it's something I would myself purchase. I've been sent a lot of things that I don't really rate, and therefore I don't really mention them because I don't feel like there's a need, you know, to tell you guys stuff about something I wouldn't use. Just because I was sent it for free, I'd probably just put it to the back of my drawer or give it away to a friend if I don't like it. There's no point in me false advertising because I didn't get anything out of it. If you guys hear me talking about something and then decide to go out and buy that product and then hate it, that would make me feel absolutely awful because you trusted me. So I just wanted to say that, and I hope that some of you guys will be able to reply to this tag and do this video so we can actually see what products people actually love and repurchase all the time. As I said, quite a few of these products were actually given to me at different events or sent to me by companies, so I would have never had a chance to try them or even thought about buying them had I not been given them, but now they've become some of my favourite things that I repurchase as soon as I run out. So yeah, I hope that clears things up. Giving you guys good advice and your feedback and being helpful to you is much more important to me than getting, you know, a free few eyeshadows every once in a while. So I hope you guys can understand that. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope that this tag gets off to a good start.